Hey all, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning everyone. I hope you all are doing great. Welcome back to my channel again. It's Saturday today and kids school have already resumed. So I got up at my usual time, that is 6 a.m. and before doing anything else, I first prepared zira water for myself and sat down with it. These days, I'm trying to write down some of my topics of interest on which I would like to make the videos. So as soon as I finished it, I then go into the kitchen. For kids lunchbox, today I'm preparing a simple pasta. Now this pasta doesn't require any veggies. You just need some tomatoes, garlic and some cream. To prepare the pasta, first I have put the water for boiling. Onto the pan, I have added 4 tablespoons of oil in which I'll add 3 to 4 chopped garlics. I'll cook the garlics until they start turning brown in color and then add 4 chopped tomatoes. Now because we have to make a paste out of it, I have roughly chopped the tomatoes. After adding the tomatoes, I'll give it a mix and then close the lid until they become soft. When the tomatoes turn soft at this stage, I'll add salt, red chili flakes and mixed herbs into the tomatoes. I'll give it a good mix and then close the lid and cook for another 5 minutes. When everything is cooked perfectly, at this stage, I'll switch off the flame and allow the tomatoes to cool down for a bit and then transfer it to a mixer grinder. I will now add the prepared tomato paste into the pan and then cook it for a while. Now here I have added 3 tablespoons of water in which I have boiled the pasta along with the boiled pasta. Now I'll mix everything very well and then close the lid and cook for 5 minutes. When you see that the pasta have absorbed the mixture very well, at this stage I'll add half cup of cream and then give it a good mix. Now after adding the cream, you have to just cook for 2 minutes and then switch off the flame. Now at this stage I have also sprinkled some black pepper powder. It's optional, you can skip it too. Do try this pasta and let me know in the comment section because it tastes like just any Italian pasta that you will have any restaurants. Now after the kids leave to school, it was a time for me to get ready for the day. Now in my previous vlog, one of my viewer asked me to share how to do self-care as a mom and as a homemaker. And talking about self-care, I feel that self-care is something that every homemaker and a mom should give importance to. As moms, we are wired to put everyone else's needs before ours. We are the one who keeps the house running, who makes sure that everyone is fed, bathed, and happy. But in doing so, we often forget to take care of one of the important person, that is ourselves. Prioritizing our needs isn't selfish, it's essential these days. When we take care of ourselves, we become better moms, better partner, better friends. We are more patient, more present, more joyful than ever. Now, when you ask me about the self care, I do my self care with little things at a time, such as taking out a nice pair of clothes, ironing it, having a nice hot bath, and then getting ready for the day. Now, I really know that when we prepare the breakfast and lunch for the entire family, it becomes very difficult to take a step ahead and prepare something different for ourselves. But let me tell you that concentrating on our health as a homemaker and as a mom is also important thing. We as moms often end up having no breakfast or the remains of our kids' breakfast. Prioritizing our health is also an important factor. I have always said that when you are happy and healthy as a homemaker, only then you can care for your family with the double of the energy. Now, engaging in any activity that gives you happiness can be counted as self care. For me, little things make me happy, such as preparing a nice breakfast, cleaning, organizing my home, having a nice cup of tea with my husband. These are the little things that gives you happiness. Now, while talking with you all, my oats porridge is ready. Today, I have prepared a simple oats with dates and pistachios. I have even added some saffron stands in it. It enhances the taste very much. Now, it was the day to change the bed sheets. I usually change my sheets after every 5 to 6 days. Now, most of us struggle with the bed sheets if it is not the fitted one. So, one easiest way to put the bed sheet in place is to tie the knot at its end and then tuck it inside. In this way, the bed sheets remain at their place. Now, if you have noticed, in my previous home, we used to keep a lot of plants even indoor. But in this home, there's a limited sunlight. So we usually place all our plants in one balcony that's there in our bedroom. And in winter, there is no need to water the plants every day. We often water the plants once in 2 days. Now, this is my free time, which is after having breakfast. During this time, I either read a book or take care of my plants or just watch the TV. One teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of crushed red chili flakes, 1 teaspoon of roasted cumin and dhania powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. I have also added 1 teaspoon of red chili powder along with half teaspoon of garam masala powder. At last, I have added a handful of chopped coriander and 1 teaspoon of ghee. I will now mix everything very well and keep it in the refrigerator for at least 1 hour. Now to prepare the saffron rice, first in half cup of milk, I'll add a few saffron stands and then add 2 to 3 drops of yellow food color. I'll mix it and keep it aside until I prepare the rice. Now in a flat pan, I'll add 2 cubes of butter In this, I'll add a handful of raisins. I'll first fry the raisins in the butter and take them out. Now we will use these raisins for garnishing the rice at the end. Now in the same butter, here I have added whole spices in which there is shazira, elaichi powder and 2 sticks of cinnamon. I'll fry them for a while and then add the water. Now for 2 cups of basmati rice, I'll add 3 cups of water. I will now add some salt and then close the lid until the water comes to boiling point. In this, I have now added soaked basmati rice. I'll give it a good mix and then close the lid so that the rice can cook. Now we have to keep stirring in the between so that the rice can cook evenly. Now when you see that the water is beginning to get dry, at this stage we have to lower the flame. Now there's very less water remaining in the rice. At this stage, I'll once mix the rice nicely and then add the prepared saffron milk. Now the taste of this rice is exactly as any other rice that we get with the barbecue chicken or in the high-end restaurants. Now after adding the milk, I'll lower the flame and then cook until the rice is done perfectly. Now here I am preparing a simple tomato chutney to have with the rice, in which I have taken 2 tomatoes, 1 chopped onion along with handful of coriander leaves and few garlics. I have also added some salt into it and grind it to a coarse paste. Now by the time the rice has cooked completely, I'll now switch off the flame and keep it aside. Now it's time to prepare the kebab. To prepare this kebab, first here I have taken 2 bamboo sticks and wrapped them nicely with the help of the aluminium foil. Now I'll take a handful of the chicken mixture in my hand and then prepare the kebab with the help of the sticks. Now one important thing that you have to keep in mind while preparing the kebabs is that before you make the kebab mixture, you have to make sure that the water in the kebabs has been oozed out completely. Otherwise the kebabs will break. Now I have only prepared 4 kebabs, which is enough for me and my husband. After my children will return from school, I'll prepare them again. Now you have to fry the kebabs nicely from all the sides and then take it out in a plate. Now it's a very simple and quick lunch combo that you can prepare at your home. Do try this recipe and let me know in the comment section how it turned out. Now let me tell you, my husband gave me full marks for this recipe. And the star of this recipe was the saffron rice that turned out to be delicious. After finishing my lunch in the evening, I prepared a nice cup of tea for myself and then enjoyed it watching the nature. So this was it for today's video. I'll meet you all in my next vlog. Until then, take care, stay happy and Allah Hafiz.